Hey, quiet! On air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Hello, YouTubers!
Hello, YouTubers.
See what I'm doing?
No, I don't. I can see from back here.
Come over. I've always had a pet peeve with this.
Oh, yeah?
These are too small. Like, these must be made for a Smurf or a leprechaun.
Probably.
With feet only about the width of that.
Yep.
My God, they're no good for these pontoons. Well,
No, they'd be pontoons.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up an extension to come out here. Now fellas will say, well, you know, you're probably going to tear it off and this and that and whatever. Yeah, that could be too. But that's not going to happen.
No.
So even if I came out 5 inches,
Yeah.
so I got to try to cut the notches like that or similar to that.
So you're going to leave the front peaks part of it on there?
Oh yeah, I'm just adding on to what's there now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right? So that way I can, you know, get my hind leg up there easier.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
And what's that for?
I know.
You know, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you're just bragging. And you're going over on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another annoyance that I had.
Yeah. You're getting all them little annoyances taken
Yeah,
care of.
well, I
right?
got 2 annoyances in this one area. See, I have to put the ROPS down to get it in the shed, and everybody got to do it with the BX 25. Because the backhoe, of course, the ROPS makes them a little longer. Matter of fact, I think most of them are longer now. The new one coming out is going to be the 2023S, which is replacing this, is going to have a lower ROPS, but not on the backhoe model. It's going to be the same height.
Oh.
So be wary. Now, I built these guards a few years back, and I like the guards. The problem that I have is when you go to put your ROPS down, well, the first thing that happens, look, you stick this friggin' piece of metal in your finger, and it's like you're getting a flu shot or something, and you scream, and you're down in the back, a grown man crying like a baby.
Yeah.
You know, and it hurts.
It does.
So I'm gonna replace this. Not safe, I might add. So Kubota, I know you're listening. Put some rubber coated cable on it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, no, because they want to hear people screaming
Oh.
over in Canada, right from Japan.
Wow. Well, it's working.
So the other problem that I had was this would go down and beat the paint off. So now I'm going to take that, and it's got a place to live now
Yeah.
without, you know, beating everything up.
Well, it's not dangling and clunking and everything.
And on the t'other side here, of course, the t'other side, we ended up with a different problem because I ended up putting a toolbox on the right side, which Kubota don't make them for the right side.
No.
And the reason why Kubota don't make them for the right side,
Excuse me.
can you cough on your own time,
I was
please?
trying.
You know, like really. I've seen the eyes water and
I
everything.
know. I was like, whoa, okay.
So the reason why they don't make it for the right side because it makes them too hard to fuel up. But anyway, last year we did this mod here, right?
That's right.
And now it swings out the way so it can fuel up. But it covered up my bolts so I couldn't hook that keeper up on the same way. So the keeper is hooked up here.
Yeah,
And it swings with
that's right.
the box, right?
Yep. We found a workaround.
Yeah, we worked around it. So, and of course that's the sand tank. Hang on, yeah. I'm almost afraid to grab them. So that goes in like that, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's, now this is really getting fussy when you're starting to do this kind of stuff, but at the same time,
Well, helpful.
only in this video I won't be able to show you the coated stuff. See, this is the stuff's here. Just look over here at the ramp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look. This is the stuff. Look for the That's what I want. What? It's cable, but it's
Yeah.
plastic coated and it's very flexible. So,
Okay, is this what you're looking for?
Kubota, start using this stuff, please. So you don't see grown men cry on YouTube when they stick the little stainless steel stuffs in their fingers. In their
There's
fingers.
no fun in that.
No. So, yeah. So now back to this. This is what I'm trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to see if I can bend. My gosh, man, that's not very straight.
No, it don't look straight.
That's not straight. Man, that's not a good. Well, I'm gonna have to use it now. I'm not gonna spoil it. So we're gonna see if we can bend this. I have my bender.
You don't have to be too straight.
Kind of hoping I wouldn't have to let it go so I could get the same bend, but you know how it is, eh? So that's kind of how I'm going to do it, folks. So we got to go a bit more, eh?
Oh yeah.
Any fishermen come and they ask me what this is, well, I tell them it's a ship simulator.
Sure looks like one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's something we could do. We could start servicing, have that as a service.
What?
Ship
Chips?
simulator.
Oh yeah, we're going at chips. Oh yeah.
Training.
We gotta go a bit more. So we have 2 vehicles getting towed in. Anyway.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, eh?
Yep.
Boy gosh, I'm gonna tell you, we're close. Boy gosh.
You're getting her.
Oof.
Baby steps.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it now. That'll do it.
That'll do it. That's it.
Dead on.
Perfect.
What else? Oh yes, we've made some modifications to our TV.
Yeah, we did.
Of course, to keep the audience and that from screaming and bawling and getting all, treating me like I'm the Beatles or something, we had to put in an on-air sign. And we built a shade over the TV.
Yes, that's right.
And this is all remote now, so we can turn it on, turn it off. And that's super cool.
It is super cool.
So yeah, the shade is there now, and it acts as a little shelf. You found the on-air sign for me.
Yeah, that was a bonus.
Of course, then we had to modify it.
Yes, it is.
Take it home and took it all apart.
Took it all apart.
Yeah. So we
It
got
no longer runs on batteries. Now it's
Yeah.
powered by.
it's powered by LED lights.
Yeah.
2 LED bulbs actually. Yeah. So.
You know how we like our LEDs.
Oh well, that's a religion here.
Yeah, just had to do it.
Yeah. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to see if I can find some way. Are you looking so far? See, I snuck around.
Sorry, if anyone's getting dizzy, it's not my fault.
No, it's not. I'm going to see now if I can bend that. Somebody coming? Hang on, now let me check the. No. I'm going to see if I can bend this back a ways and see what happens, right? I got to take some measurements. We'll be right back.
Hey, how'd you weld this bracket that you made? It looks really, really clean.
That is
Smooth.
TIG welded.
TIG?
TIG.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, well, it's clean, eh?
Yeah, it is clean.
And the pipe, I milled I machined the pipe to get the right fit for the pin.
Yeah, it makes it look like it was originally one piece, but you got it welded.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's pretty clean.
Yeah, it is clean.
It's as clean as the wheels on the tractor anyway.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Here it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to go look for another bevel tool.
Did you do bevel?
Yeah, I don't know how to do some bevel tool. You know, I'm still not straightened away after moving all the tools around.
Wow, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back when you find your tool.
Yeah. This is what I refer to as a guesstimate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a guesstimate.
I'm not in your way, am I?
Well, you're always in my way. There's nothing I can do about it. You won't leave.
Oh, yeah. You should be so lucky.
Well, exactly. So,
I guess that kind of came out wrong. Can I retract that?
I'll have to edit that out.
Yeah, edit that out.
What is it our oldest son said one time about a girl he was going with? She's a stage 5 Klingon.
That's right, that's me.
Stage 5.
Yep,
Didn't they? Yeah.
yep.
So, we're going to try to bend this now equally. But
Yeah.
we're getting close. It don't have
What
to
do
be.
you call that tool?
What?
The tool you're using that you had to go look for, what's that called?
I call it, well, it's an angle tool. I call it a bevel tool. Or I'm sure I'll be corrected.
Bevel tool.
Yeah. I call it a tool. A
As
tool.
long as it works. You have to baby press.
Yep. Like I say, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 different trips before I get this one.
Yeah, fit where you want it.
Yeah.
Lovely
Because
day today. I don't know what the temperature was.
plus 4 degrees.
Plus 4. Wow.
This is design on the fly.
It works.
Seems like that's all we ever do is design on the fly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool. Yep. Cool.
Close enough. Now
Can
we
duplicate it.
we need to go over here again now. And we need to see if we can get the design the way we like it. Well, first of all, it's got to go in a heck of a lot more than that, don't it?
Yeah.
So, I guess it's going to have to go in almost on an empty. I could roll it further, but I don't know if I want to roll it further, to tell you the truth.
I guess you're trying to get that almost flat edge there in the
Yeah.
center.
Now we're going to readjust this thingamajigger.
Yeah, this thing by the names,
Yeah.
different names.
I don't want to go too far. I certainly can tell you it's not far enough yet.
If you go too far, can you bend back?
Well, you can, but you'll always see it.
Oh.
There you go. And another little bit there.
At least when you get one shape, you'd have the other one too.
Yeah, well, the thing is here is trying to get that design. I got a reason for doing it this way. You can see now. Okay. Now what I could do
yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can weld on each side.
Yeah.
I got to come in a bit more. Then we'll put a bar here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to try to notch this to look
Really?
kind of similar. Really? Like you doubt me?
No. It just sounded like
Well,
it
you
was.
said really?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Look.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
That was like I don't believe you type of
It
answer.
was like fine.
You know?
I guess maybe that helps like a grip type of thing too.
Yeah, well, that's what it's for. Now, I gotta be careful here. Went too far.
Did you?
I knew that.
Maybe not much.
No, just a smidgen.
Yeah.
So,
A smidgen's barely noticeable.
let's see. Still off a bit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. See, the simple things that people, it looks simple, but it's not simple. Hey,
That's true.
takes time, takes patience, takes,
Yeah.
it takes skill, but mostly luck.
There's a lot of fits, isn't it?
Look.
Like, there's fits back and forth.
Yeah, and then when it don't work, then I had the fits.
Yeah, all kinds of fits.
All kinds of fits. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you happy with that?
Well, I'm never happy with it.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, it's as good as I'm going to try to do it, right?
Well, you should get your hind leg up there better.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing is you getting your hind leg up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing.
Yeah. That's the goal.
So now, we got to that should make it a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's pretty well.
I mean, you don't want to do too far.
No.
The other thing is though, before we go any further,
Yeah.
you really want to make sure that that can swing over. Oh, if anybody, because I know somebody's going to ask, what do you have the straps on them for? Folks, everything that got these outriggers on them, they got a tendency to seep down over time. And
Yeah.
when we keep it in the shed, that just keeps it up in place. Maybe a future mod making a locking mechanism for that. Maybe. But, you know, long-term storage, I only use this. Short-term, I never use it, so.
Okay.
It's just one of those things. So we're going to start it up. This hasn't been going all day. We had one here a little while ago, and we put a dash in it, cluster.
Yeah.
And if you guys, if you ever try to take one of the steering wheel apart on these, you're going to need a steering wheel puller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Barrels are open, as they say. Barrels.
Oh yes, and we found out too that there's a campaign. What's a campaign, they say? A campaign is not a recall. A campaign is an improvement that a manufacturer makes on a vehicle or a machine that's already been built, like our 5740 had a campaign done on it. And technician came here to the shop last week, really nice young fella.
Yeah.
And he took about 20 minutes here on the floor, and what he did is he took the front drive shaft down off the 5740, and he put another short piece in with a couple of O-rings. So if anybody got 5740s out there, you might want to contact your dealer and ask your dealer what the heck Paul Short's talking about in Newfoundland, because there was a short little shaft with 2 O-rings, and this guy put it in there.
That's right.
Yeah, they came right here to the shop and did it.
I know, surprise.
It's great service.
Fabulous service.
Say what you like, that's the best service around.
Yep.
So, just thought I'd bring that up. So anyway, yeah, we know we have enough clearance here for this.
Yeah, we do.
So what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to bend the other one. We won't have to show you that because you've already seen it done, and then we'll come back and show you what else we're going to do. Now folks, what you're going to see me do here now is sacrilegious to an iron worker.
Oh boy.
Like when you're pressing something with an iron worker, you're supposed to press it, take up the full die, the full punch. But in order to get those little ribbed things, I'm going to try to use half the punch. I'm also going to be using it without the guard.
Wow.
Don't do as I do, do as I say. Do not do this unless you're home and you're not foolish enough like me to even be recording it. Right?
That's right. We don't need to know about it, really.
Really, you know? So if you go chopping your head off, if your fingers off, or get your eyelashes squat into your eyebrows, don't blame me. You've been forewarned.
That's right.
You know, if you got a lot to brag about, you get your privates jammed in there, that's your problem.
Don't try this at home, folks.
That's right. I don't even know if this is going to work.
Looks like it's working. Distorted a little bit, but now I won't be able to get him in there. So do you need to go all the way around?
Well, you know,
Have a little looky.
I kind of like to, but you know, see, that's how much you draw it in. Look.
Oh yeah, that's right. From punching.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I got to go haul it all back and put it on there, put a bar there, and then weld
Well, I
it.
guess we would have had to snip before we bend.
Well, I didn't really want to do that,
No?
and I don't like the word snip.
Well, sometimes you gotta
I don't
snip.
like the word snip.
Well, sometimes you gotta
Snip is
do it.
not good. You know? Men and dogs don't like the word snip, and they're both the same.
In some applications, it's good.
Well, no, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
You just don't want to admit it now because I thought of it.
I don't like you using that foul language.
Well,
See, the problem is people are going to say, why did you go so deep?
that's right.
There's a little dimple under here,
Yeah, that's right.
and if you go shallower, the dimple is what keeps that punch going down
Right.
straight.
I can see it.
Just look down and you can see exactly how close the dimple is, look.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens is, if I didn't use that dimple on this, it could have drove that punch that way, grounded it out on the die, and cracked off
Wow.
and you don't want to be cracking it off. That is not cheap,
No.
okay? So that's why I did that. So. We're getting there.
We're getting there and we don't need to snip.
I don't use that word.
I can't get rid of that word. That's a good word.
That's a very, very nasty. Do you notice there's people home now watching this in their bed with their headphones on, probably at 3 o'clock in the morning. As soon as they heard the word snip, they screamed.
Yeah,
And they woke the family up. And if the dog was by them, the dog is in a terrible state now.
the dog's
Because he probably screamed out snip, and the dog probably thinks it's him.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
The dog probably made a big yelp and left the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will be okay when I get it done.
Let's have a look. Hang on.
I got to put a bar in between, like I say, right? But I'll do that after, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. There you go.
and it's hard to imagine it without it being painted, and
Yeah, it's hard to visualize it.
yeah.
I should see it done, but yeah.
But I mean, it's a pain in the snippet.
Well, now you're using the word.
I said snippet. I never said snip.
Well, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Sure it is. Snip, snippet. Sound like.
So, we got to do the other one like this now. Okay. Back in. Hey, what does that remind you of? That noise. Think about it for a minute. Putting 10 cents in the Coke machine.
Really?
Oh, you hear that drop down to the coin mechanism, and then you hear clunk, 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 and then you take it out and go. Oh, so good. I can taste
Yeah,
it now.
that's true. Yeah, the money dropping down.
Yeah. Yeah. See, another thing too about cutting the notches in it this way, that really, really weakens it. Because the side is where you really need the strength.
Straight. Oh, yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah, so, you know, you gotta try to be half sensible with it.
Yeah.
Half.
Yeah, only half. Holy moly, did you just hear that grumble?
I thought that was a Cummins diesel light by the door.
That was my stomach.
You hungry again?
Starving.
You does the eating and I gains the weight.
Well,
I don't like that deal.
no.
No.
You got
So-
the bad end of that deal, did you?
Pretty close.
Look at that.
Dentures for your mother.
Oh, you're terrible. It does look like that.
Done. Yeah.
Oh, like a big old monster.
Should chew the arse off you.
It would.
Huh? Okay, well, do you want to go get some supper?
Yeah.
Okay, go get some supper.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Fire it all.
What's wrong now? That's coming along.
Looking pretty good, eh?
It is looking sharp.
It's about double a little better than double the size.
Oh, yeah. And the other one's primed.
The other one's primed, yeah. So,
Yeah.
prime that now. We got some orange. We're using high build primer from Princess Olive. We're using bright orange 2. Why is there a 2? Because there's 2 oranges for Kubota.
Really?
The older ones had, yes, really.
Okay,
It's like you're
really?
doubting me.
So the older one is,
Older one would be bright orange 1.
is there a 1?
I don't know, but there is a bright orange. I guess, well, if they named this 2, there got to be a 1.
Maybe not.
Oh, count to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What happened to 1? Well, Kathy said there's no 1.
No 1.
Maybe not. So, yeah. Cool. or
2.
what?
So that's for the newer ones.
So I'm gonna take my little brush because that's powder coat. That's what I don't like about welding. I don't like grinding off the powder coat because the powder coat's really durable. On these they don't peel.
No.
But I went for safety more than color.
Okay.
Because I'm after slipping and I'm after bending my ankle and everything trying to get on that. I put grip tape on the cylinder so I could walk up the cylinders, and that don't always work out real good. So at least now, you know, you got a good footing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm going to tell you, it's not nice when you twist your ankle on that.
No, it wouldn't be.
Mr. Kubota should be thinking about the people. Now I know the new one got a bigger area up here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so maybe Shaq could buy a
Yeah.
Buy a
maybe.
BX now, right?
Exactly, maybe.
Because I mean his boots are the length of that, right?
Yeah, must be.
Yeah. Well, we got a canoe shirt smaller than his boots. So I'm going to grind. I'm going to brush off a little bit of that soot, prime it, then we'll paint it.
Okay.
That's it.
Perfect. That's Murphy.
That's done. This is done.
Good, come back here too.
Cleans out the
Don't be
snozzle.
wasting paint.
No, I'm not. I'm cleaning out the snozzle.
Great.
Clean out the snozzle.
Oh yeah?
That's how you do it.
That's a good idea.
Didn't sound like it there a couple seconds ago. Almost got the earth chewed off me.
Hey, that could work for adhesive spray too.
No.
They say that.
Yeah?
Turned upside down as well, yeah.
Huh? Oh, well. Well, you'd never say it by the way you were getting on then.
I got a couple of clogged snozzles now.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah, good
It's
job.
going to be much safer because I'm going to tell you, if I had to show every time that I almost slipped off them buggers, I would have been able to do a full video of the bloopers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, it hurts the heel because sometimes I try to step off on my heel.
Yeah.
Other times I try to step off with my toe. And
Wow.
I mean, I don't have these on all the time. Sometimes I have heavy boots on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
That would be helpful.
Now I know there's fellas going to be able to say, well, you should have made a whole new one, and I could have. And they should have said, well, maybe you should have just joined into here, and I could have. But the reason why I didn't is because coming up on the side of it and welding it is much stronger.
Yeah. Well, lots of times there's another way of doing it. There's a
Well,
reason you did it another way.
If anybody got a better way of doing it, the only time I want to hear from you is a link to the video where you done it.
Okay. Until then,
Until then,
don't need to know.
keep the pie opening shut.
Good advice.
I mean, there's lots of ways to do that, right?
For sure.
You know, I could have.
You just have to find which way is best suits
Well, I had a bit of, I had an end piece of 1 inch by 1/4 flat bar already. So the most it cost me was a couple of shots of orange paint and a little bit of primer.
you. That's right. Number 2, I might add.
And number 2. I missed the place now. You made me clean up the snozzles.
Oh,
That's not good. It don't matter because when it comes out in the summer, I'll do lose a lot of paint though.
you do. Oh,
I think you're better off just dipping the nozzle in a bit of cleaner after.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
They
I
want you
didn't
to do
say-
that so you use up the paint.
Well, that's right. That's why they want you to do that. Exactly.
So you happy?
Very happy.
Are you hungry?
Yes, very hungry.
Let's go to supper.
Yes.
You guys have a great evening. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. God bless. Hey, we are now off here.
Perfect.